Are we live now?
Are we?
I don't know.
Yep, we are.
Because I'm switching browsers right now. I'm switching
It
Windows right now.
says that we're live right now, so
Okay, shit, we are live. Wow, we. Huh. Okay, so what's happened since we? What's happened in the week since we did our last show?
apparently Square Enix thinks that Black Widow looks like a man.
I don't know. It looks kind of more like kind of momish to me.
Either way, I have a feeling that Square Enix wasn't putting their best on this project for Avengers,
Yeah, they seems like they.
and
Yeah, it seems like they cared more about the Final Fantasy VII remake, which everyone is going nuts over.
yep. Which one of the funniest memes I've seen about the Square Enix Avengers game came from Spaceballs. On the top, you got the the squad commander going, "You idiots! You captured their stunt doubles." And then on bottom, you see the Square Enix Avengers cast.
Yeah, it's.
How can you fuck it up? If
I
you're
have
gonna,
no. I have no idea. Like it's like I have to imagine like if Disney handed them the Rumble Tire says should be a 4-6 remake and not a Sony exclusive.
yeah, but Sony wants to make money, even though their history has proven otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, like, come on, why wouldn't they? Like, 7, it seems like 7 is always the one they go back to when they're out of ideas.
Yep, it's one of those titles I'm okay with skipping. It's probably it's probably heresy, but I've never really liked the Final Fantasy franchise.
I'm largely indifferent to it, to be honest. Like, I didn't grow, because I missed out on that whole era of gaming. I just don't have that. I just don't have those rose tinted glasses that all the fans seem to have for all the games.
Yeah,
So, like, so I mean, like, even though the games are good and I like what I've played from some of them, they don't really mean anything to me.
not really no. I remember when Final Fantasy VII was the big game, and it wasn't just among the a certain crowd. It was popular in my junior high school. Everyone talked about how much they enjoyed it.
Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, it still is the big game for them. It's like I said, it's the one they go back to when they're out of ideas. Like I remember reading like up to the release of Final Fantasy 13, like they designed like reading somewhere that they specifically designed Lightning to look like a female version of Cloud.
Of course they did.
I mean,
Yeah,
it's not hard to see.
yep. And that just shows you how bankrupt they are on creativity.
Also, kind of says a lot considering Final Fantasy 13 was, I think it's now considered to be the worst. Hey, there's Raven.
They're Raven.
Yeah, but yeah, it says a lot considering that Final Fantasy 13 is like considered to be one of the worst, if not the worst, game in the series. Matt,
What?
yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
like,
Well, yeah,
I mean, would you agree with that? That Final Fantasy 13 is the worst.
I can't say because I didn't play it, honestly.
I played a little bit of it, and it was like, oh my god, I don't think I've ever been more bored playing a game in my life. Like, you just go down the hall, then you fight, and it's just like there's just like literally no strategy to it.
Basically, they are. I think, even though I haven't played it, I always got this feeling that rather than it being a strategy type of game, it was more of an action type of game positive after a positive reception to Final Fantasy VII Advent Children, where people loved the combat shown in the animation.
What are you
So they wanted to do
Wait,
gameplay
what are
that
you talking about? Advent Children was a movie.
I know. I wanted to say that they wanted to do a combat system that allowed players to do the same kind of animation combat for the movie that the movie had shown, rather than have it be passive.
Problem is just like I think like as time problem was that as time went on, people's attitudes towards Advent Children kind of soured because now I've seen like it's not hard to find a review on YouTube just taking the piss out of Advent Children. Also, we also got Salem in the chat too. So yeah, we have Rumble, we have Mets, we have Raven, we have Salem. This is a good.
Oh wow!
This is good for them. Wow.
Yeah, it's
this is good numbers for a morning show for once.
Yep. Even though for some of us it's in the afternoon now. But yeah, here's an unpopular take. I never thought that Advent Children was good.
People only thought Advent Children was the first time they saw it.
Yeah, the story was pretty lame.
Cody's in the chat. He says Advent Children wasn't too bad.
Well, we're gonna have to agree to disagree.
Well, Cody can get in on the. Well, Cody can hop in on. Can hop in on the Mythoverse stream and defend his position with you, and you two can argue it out, and we can basically have. Rumble Terror's never seen Advent Children. You're not missing anything, Rumble. But yeah, you can. But yeah, Cody can hop in on the Mythoverse stream later today with you, and you two can argue it out, and it'll be like Killing Joke and Akajin going at each other.
No, I think it'd be more along lines of I agreed to disagree, because for one thing, I don't care enough about Advent Children to argue about.
Raven says, what games are you guys excited to play this year?
Cyberpunk 2077.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun. I'm also kind of hyped for the Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood game coming out this year too. Where is it next? I know it's gonna be. He announced at E3 today, I think.
Doom Eternal.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Finally, we get a helmet in the collector's edition that you can wear.
Terrier says, Cyberfrog game, I mean Battletoads.
Well, just so everyone knows, if you ever hear the name P-Fin, it's not about EVS, it's about Ethan Ralph. Because his mother asked him over audio if he peed his pants.
Oh, yeah. We don't. Oh, come on. They already more or less took the piss out of him on yesterday's Kumite. I don't think we need to get into that.
Oh, I know. But I'm just letting people know so that they don't get confused over the numerous Ethans who are douchebags.
Cody says, you mean Tumblr toads.
Oh, God. Well, there's going to be a lot of sex, too.
Hope not.
Bestiality in the form of Cyberfrog. Oh, God. No. Bad, Cody.
Battletoads looks like it's sticking to traditional side-scroller. At least it's got that much. The only question is it going to be as difficult as it was, as the old game was?
Who knows? One thing that I have to say about current games is that they're not as hard as older games were, such as of RPGs. used to have Ultima where you really had to take notes about what people were telling you. If you wanted to know where you're going, you had to have those notes. Otherwise, you're gonna get lost.
Oh man, this is peak autism. I just checked Twitter. The V board
Lord.
the V board is now counting pixels and intensely discussing sports bra physics in order to accurately determine the size of Tifa's boobs.
Why? Just why?
Because it's V. Dude, it's 4chan. It's nothing but autism.
Oh boy.
This is something only a bunch of internet autists would do. I'm gonna DM this to you over Discord.
Okay, so other games that we could be that were.
You have to look.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna share this with the chat so they can all see. Oh my god. Oh
Boy.
Okay.
That is wow.
You know what I'll do? But you know I'm gonna Rumble. I'm just gonna screen share this instead.
You know, considering what they're able to do over there, like find Silent Bush flag, I have a feeling that if any of them became doctors, or if they all became doctors, we'd have a cure for cancer, a cure for AIDS, a cure for every known disease within 5 years.
Counting pixels. They're counting pixels to figure out how size of her boobs. I don't even care what this is funny.
Yeah. Oh boy.
What does the chat say? Matt, what's the chat
I'm looking
say?
it up. Oh boy.
I've only got one screen. I can't do double duty. Now we're bringing in dead air.
Well, all we're getting is maniacal laughter from Cody.
Anything else?
They're talking about how maniacal your laughter is.
All right. I think the point's been made.
Yep. So, how about your games?
Like I said, but the only game aside from Cyberpunk I was actually kind of hyped for at E3 this year was Werewolf the Apocalypse Earthblood. I mean, I've been running my own werewolf campaign for over a year. I had to sort of put it on hiatus while we worked on the campaign. While I worked on the Kickstarter. I mean, it's been It's also not only has it been the first time, it hasn't been my first werewolf campaign. It's literally the first time I've ever done an RPG. and I've and I might have made the big mistake of deciding to GM it.
Well then, but aren't you excited over Doom Eternal, where you get to kill the living challenged?
Oh, that's gonna be fun too. Sure.
And yes, it does seem like Fallout 76 is getting a battle royale mode
Why does it need one?
because Bethesda knows they screwed up with Fallout 76 and are trying to do damage control.
Well, we
But
got something to keep them afloat while they work on the next Elder Scrolls.
yeah, but they're doing a better job than EA.
True. Also, I don't know if anyone caught this earlier, but apparently Brian knows Donnie Wahlberg.
I don't know about that. I won't be surprised, but yeah. How much do we know about Elden Ring, Rumble?
What the fuck is Elden Ring?
It's the game that's being brought to us by the creator of Dark Souls and George R. R. Martin.
Oh.
I actually think it'd be pretty interesting.
The gameplay could be good. But George R. R. Martin, that makes me gun shy.
Well, he's been doing a lot of. He does do fantasy writing pretty well. He can deliver. He's good with dialogue, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
And that's about all I can really say.
Yeah.
And the funny thing is that every time I see a George R. R. Martin versus J.R. Tolkien debate, everyone brings up the posthumous works and that it took Tolkien 16 years to work on Lord of the Rings. But the difference between him and Martin is the fact that Tolkien had a career that wasn't writing and a family to raise. So, yeah, if you're going to say that George R. R. Martin is better because of the body of work he has, you could probably say that, but it's really nothing compared to the kind of perfectionism that Tolkien had in his books.
Also, Tolkien's work got referenced in Led Zeppelin songs, so there.
Led Zeppelin, they had Blind Guardian had an adaptation of The Silmarillion for one of their albums.
Cody says, yeah, Tolkien was a warrior himself. No clue which body of work is technically better. I just know which I prefer. Well, yeah, I mean, like compare both of them. Tolkien was just more accomplished.
Yeah, I watched the epic rap battles of history between George R. R. Martin and J.R. Tolkien, and it's remarkable how much how much research they go into their candidates, such as one of Tolkien's lines is, "I cut my teeth in the Somme. You laughed your way. Your Santa Claus ass through Vietnam."
Yeah, he dodged the draft because he was a conscientious objector.
Yep, and they referenced that in one of Martin's lines as well. All I have to say about that was that version of Tolkien is not representative of the actual Tolkien.
Uh,
From what I've seen from documentaries, it would have been Tolkien was never changed by his success. According to his friends, he was always if you showed up to it, if you were a student or a friend who showed up to his door, he wouldn't treat you any differently than he would in the past.
but,
Yeah, it looks like Cody doesn't have a very high opinion of Martin.
yeah. Conscientious objectors end up in pseudo prison camps historically, yeah. Alright. I'm gonna take a look at see if I can get more up on Elden Ring.
Okay, well, I as much as I have to say that Martin's writing is decent or good at times. I'm gonna have to say that I do not like the guy as a person. The more you look up on him, the more you're gonna not like him.
Yeah, like yeah, when I found it yeah, when I found out about Meat House Man, it was just like, oh my god, like yeah. Okay, I'm finding very little about Elden Ring through Google on
Well,
Google.
a lot of what I've heard so far is speculation and rumors.
Although it looks like the aesthetic is nice, at least.
Yep.
I mean, I'm looking at what I assume is a publicity still. Oh, seeing a lot of red.
Yep.
Very apocalyptic looking. Oh, dude, you know what I bet's gonna happen?
Hmm.
I bet there's gonna be videos talking about how Elden Ring is a prequel to Dark Souls.
It's possible, but
Because, well, there's the thing. Dark Souls is like after pretty much the end of the world has already happened.
yeah, but I'd have to say that if it's anything, it'd probably end up being a new game.
Obviously,
Eh,
but still,
yep.
but
And
there's always going to be those people who want to try to tie it in.
yep. And later, Cody, have fun at work.
Yep. Bye, Cody.
You know, there's this clip I saw of a conversation between George R. R. Martin and Stephen King, and the clip has Martin asking King, "How do you write so fast?" I don't know if it's a legitimate question or if he's just being funny.
It'll be a little of both.
Yeah. Well, George, the way you write faster is to get a laptop.
But he still writes with a keyboard with a lap. I mean, he still writes with what, a typewriter or something.
No, he writes with DOS. His computer runs DOS, and that's it.
Huh. I think I'm seeing something on. I think I saw something trending on Twitter earlier today where somebody was saying there was going to be a second Breath of the Wild game.
I wouldn't be surprised. It's an extremely popular game still.
This would be like the first time like a Zelda game got an actual sequel, wouldn't it?
Yeah. except with the exception of the main series. But yeah,
Oh wait, there was like a what was that? There was Legend of Zelda 2: Link's Adventure, wasn't it?
yep.
The game nobody likes.
Well, at least it's better than Super Mario Brothers 2, where it wasn't really a Mario game.
Yeah, but dude, that's like not even, that wasn't even intended to be a Mario game, I think.
No, it wasn't.
Also, Banjo and Kazooie are going to be in the next Smash game. Bet everyone's happy about that.
Well, who knows? There's a lot of Smash players out there.
I'm not surprised it took them this long to put Banjo and Kazooie in it.
Well, there's a lot of other characters.
I can tell you, JonTron's going nuts over it.
Oh yeah. Well,
Did I just hear something go groan?
no,
Swear.
I didn't hear any groaning.
It was
Then
weird.
again, I listened to the commentary last night, and apparently there was a loud groan, and nobody knew where it came from. At first, they thought it was from Blossom, but she left the Discord to go set her own stream.
Mm-hmm.
So it could be something about YouTube.
That's weird.
It is very weird. So, is there any other games that were that really stood out for you?
Like I said, but the only not I haven't really been paying attention to E3. It's like
Yeah, same here.
so yeah, I mean like I don't know. Okay.
And yeah, everyone left Salem.
Like we peaked and then we fell.
Yep. Welcome to our stream, everyone.
I think we peaked and fell faster than the Ralph retort.
Well, and the worst thing is that none of us are drunk.
True. Okay, now here's something funny. Well, like they're gonna make you laugh or make you cringe.
Not talking about drama doesn't help your YouTube views.
So
Yes, Salem, your presence is worth 10 audience members.
yes it is. Now do you see it?
I don't want to.
I kinda wanna laugh at this. But yeah. It's like, oh man, whoever made this really wanted to twist the knife in the gut of Teen Titans fans.
Huh. Did you send it over Discord?
I'll send it to you right now.
Okay.
Hold up. All right, here we go. I'm sending it to you right now.
Oh boy.
How do you Like I said, whoever made this really wanted to. This reads like this. Someone wanted to twist the knife into Teen Titans fans.
Yep.
This is a really good. I'll admit, this is a really good troll version Chad.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
And the worst part is, with the exception of every episode is hilarious and has cool original characters, also this is true. Has over 200 episodes, original Teen Titans only has 65. Brings back all five original voice actors and makes them all rich and happy. Releases a widely praised movie in theaters and may even bring back the original Teen Titans show as a sign of goodwill. Is loved by kids and adults.
To be honest, I think the real reason why the Teen Titans Go movie was a success was because of Nicolas Cage as Superman and the Stan Lee cameo. I mean, how can you not love Stan going, wait, this is a Marvel this is a DC movie? Oh, dear.
And then he's like, I don't care if it's a DC movie, I love cameos. Also, I think they had Will Arnett as Deathstroke.
Yeah, breaking the fourth wall with the Deadpool jokes.
I think it kind of shows that when Teen Titans Go wants to be good, it can be pretty good.
Yep. All it has to do is go full Deadpool.
It just has to try a little.
Yep. Break the fourth wall a lot.
Yes, Salem, the autism is abundant today. Like, oh my god, that is just
Kind of like every BuzzFeed article out there.
no. BuzzFeed articles are just retarded.
Oh, bring out the hard R, huh? Careful, we might get our super chats taken away from us.
And oh, please, we don't even get super chats. Like, I'm not kidding. My channel actually is monetized. I have yet to see a cent from YouTube.
Well, that just shows you how hard it is to make money off of YouTube. The whole outcry about bad apocalypse isn't so much about not making any money. It's all about how YouTubers are losing videos because YouTube is deleting them as they might offend people.
Oh man, wait till they find my werewolf videos.
Yep. And Salem? No, that's Andy Worski.
Wait, what did I miss?
Oh, Salem, respond. I said in the chat. That's an insult to retards. And I just said that no, Andy Worski is.
Okay.
Well, it's actually pretty funny how. Speaking of him, it's funny how YouTube is going on this whole deleting video spree. And last I checked, the Trail of Tears video from Worski is still up, even though which the whole title refers to a.
Of course, everyone knows what that refers to.
Everyone refers, and it's towards a Native American YouTuber. So yeah.
Yeah, well, like Tonka said, they're in the bad part of YouTube where there's no cops.
Pretty much. Although Worski's channel has been has been demonetized. And yes, Salem, it is bullshit that mainstream guys can break the terms of service.
Yeah.
That's why they are so much harder on the little creators, because YouTube doesn't want makes all their money off of the mainstream guys, much like Twitter
I would say all
makes
of
money
them,
off of.
but they make most of it.
Yeah, well,
Although it's funny because if you compare view count, okay,
well,
just as we're gonna do a little experiment. This is for science. We're gonna compare what PewDiePie brings in compared to, say, what Jimmy Kimmel brings in. All right, let's take a look. Let's look at PewDiePie. Okay, PewDiePie, 90 over 96 million subscribers. All right, now Jimmy Kimmel, 14 million subscribers. Way less.
Brett, it's not
Okay.
about number of subscribers.
Hold
It's
up.
about
I'm still going somewhere with this. Here's PewDiePie's latest video. Shout out to Jacksepticeye. It's been up for close to an hour. Already has close to 500,000 views. He's got a video that's a day old, has 3.5 million views. Jimmy Kimmel's latest videos from 9 hours ago has only 155,000. He has a video. His video. He's got another video from 17 hours ago. Has only over a little million. Has only a little over 1 million views. So let's think about. So yeah,
Brett. When you look at from this perspective of YouTube, there's a higher. You're not talking about just Jimmy Kimmel. You're talking about an entire industry.
Yeah, I know.
Versus,
and I know. The thing is, PewDiePie's sadly is the outlier. There's a lot more. For every PewDiePie, we have about 10 Jimmy Kimmels.
Well, it's not so much that as it's all about the other media, other members of the media, such as YouTube did. I did make a deal with Young Turks, so technically we're on a site that is owned. That is basically the Young Turks news network.
Yeah. But I'll just say, though, I kind of like it that PewDiePie with no backer, with no corporate backing, no sponsors, just did it all on his own. He has more subscribers than anyone else on YouTube, and he can earn 1 million views on a video in just over a day, consistently.
Okay, for the sake of Salem's sanity, let's change the subject.
And also, I'm just gonna give Salem a wrench just so I don't have to approve his comments when they're a little bit more colorful. There,
yep.
You can approve your own comments now, Salem. Speaking of getting a wrench, I thought it was pretty cool when Tonka awarded me one.
Yeah.
I mean, I know the joke is that Tonka will give anybody a wrench, but it's like all I did was type in a Pantera lyric, and he says, "You earned a sharp object for that Pantera reference." I guess Tonka really likes Pantera.
Apparently so.
Yeah. I'm actually that would not surprise me.
The funny thing is that they mentioned that they also play Dead by Daylight on last night's commentary. Yeah.
Really?
Oh, that'll be fun.
Now that there's a true gentleman. Yes, Salem Tonka's great people, and I'm not just saying that. And I'm not just saying that just because we have a friendly working relationship with Vamp.
I mean, he's also the only one in the drama network that is still streaming aside from Keemstar.
Well, if it, Tonka doesn't even really consider himself part of that, to be honest.
Yeah. He still has morals.
Yeah. Well,
Like,
it's like he always says, he's not internet people.
yeah, he doesn't find it okay to tell his mother to eat a dick.
Yeah, like I think we really got to codify this. The difference between being a person on the internet and being internet people. A person on the internet is anybody, could be anybody, but they have a life outside of it.
An internet person is someone who is seeking quick fame.
Yeah, an internet person is someone who someone who doesn't. Their whole life is the internet. They don't have a life outside of this. This is all they've got.
Like, can you imagine what happened if some of these bigger guys like Keemstar were to shut down their channels? They would go broke overnight.
Well, to be okay, let me put it this way. At least with Keemstar, I think he's at least built it up a little bit more. Like he has, he doesn't just have. I mean, sure, his whole business is his YouTube channel, but but I would say it's a more legitimate business than what Ethan Ralph does. He has actual employees for one.
That's not saying much, though.
I didn't say it was a high bar to jump.
Yeah, though I have to say that Ethan Ralph's career on the internet is done. He should probably find a real job.
Somehow I get the feeling with an arrest on his record, he's gonna find himself. He's still technically on parole, isn't he?
I think so.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Ethan Ralph's gonna have a hard time finding a job when he's still technically on parole.
I don't know about that. He could probably find a job.
Although,
It'd be fast food, but it's a job.
or Walmart.
Yep.
Yeah, the thing with Walmart, like as long as you don't have a felony on your record, they'll pretty much take in anybody.
Yeah, and if Salem is referring to Keemstar, yeah, I actually do think that he could bring his brand elsewhere if he put his mind to it, but I think he enjoys the drama.
He does. Well, it's well, Keemstar does it better than anybody.
And somehow is able to keep himself afloat from the drama. Brett, you there? And there we go again. So, in case we run out, in case we go offline, Salem, have a good day because Brett's hard drive has gone down, has died on us. And it's Brett running a stream, so yeah. And Salem, yep. Oh yeah. Well, no, yeah. YouTube hired an assassin to take out Brett's hard drive. But yeah, Keemstar isn't the only one who sustains himself on a Reese alone. It's also Mr. Medicare, a lot of the Comicsgate YouTubers, because there's nothing like good drama for people to go and watch. It's like when you're on the road and there's a car accident. cars slow down so they can see the car accident. They can see what's going on, if anyone's dead or anything like that. So, yeah. And I'll bet you anything that if Brett and I decided to rebrand ourselves as a drama stream, we'd probably get at least 2 or 3 more people in. At least.
Okay, well, here's the thing with Jim, though.
Oh, your hard drive made it. It pulled through.
Yeah.
YouTube's assassin failed.
Yeah, well, I got good. Yeah, well, I got good news though. I mean, like the new HDD.
Brett, you still there? And I agree, Salem. Drama guys are the assholes who run up and videotape the accident instead of helping people out. Or they're like the guys I encountered in Minnesota where they'll step on the back of your feet and not apologize. Yep, YouTube's a crafty, crafty monster. Thankfully, the website will have the Mapleverse website. When we start building it up, we'll have a place for a stream one day.
Hold up.
Oh, hey, Brett's back.
Oh, now you notice.
Well, you know, you could be set by YouTube again.
Okay, so yeah, but yeah, but yeah, I would have liked my new HDD should be arriving tomorrow. I wish it was coming in today because I have to go to work tomorrow. I would like here for the package to arrive.
Oh, that's going to be rough.
And if it gets here before I leave, maybe it should be okay. I think it gave me a time when it's supposed to arrive. Let me double check that.
Now, if this hard drive freezes, we know that YouTube has a hit out for you.
Great. Great. It says June 12th by end of day.
Well, that's usual. That's usually what they say, but it could arrive sooner.
Hope so. Because the last scan it had was a departure scan out of Hodgkins, Illinois.
Oh well, you're not getting it until the end of the day then, or a couple of days maybe.
2 to 5 days, and it ended up taking a week just because the weekend doesn't count as a business day.
No, that's usually how it happens. How it works.
I'm not gonna lie, it kind of ticks me off a little.
Most people don't work on Saturdays and Sundays.
I know. All right, but yeah, to get back to the drama, to like the drama YouTubers, like the thing with Jim. Yeah, Jim at least like. I always thought Jim was at least smart enough to not fall for like one of the classic internet blunders.
Oh boy, were you wrong.
And no, his thing with the fact that he keeps making streaming videos on Sargon shows he has. And if anyone's wondering what this particular blunder is I'm referring to, it's don't make it personal. Never make internet stuff personal.
Which he is. And who knew that disappointment over him not being the leader of Gamergate would cause that?
I had a DM conversation with Vamp over this, and I told her I've got half a mind to ask Jim to show us on the doll where Sargon touched him. Guess what her response was? It was perfect. Her response was in the success.
Yeah. I mean, granted, Sargon did lose his election, but in all reality, he still has a big YouTube channel.
I'm just gonna, you know what? I'm just gonna do a little. I'm gonna do a little another science experiment. Whoa, he's closing it. Sargon's closing in on 1 million.
Yep.
962,000. All right, Jim. Let's look at you. Jim has 300,000.
Yeah, but also know he's not a YouTube person. He keeps on saying that. Also, I have a feeling that subscriber count would be much higher if he didn't nuke his channels.
What, Jim?
Yeah.
Wait. What was that about casinos?
No, I said if he didn't nuke his channels.
Oh. That's... Okay, yeah. Yeah, if Jim... Although, to be fair, Jim has kind of... I think Jim has held on to the Medicare channel longer than any of his others.
Yeah, I think he was hoping that Taco would beat Worski, so he'd have an excuse to nuke his channel.
Oh, it's like, oh god, Jim hates the internet and yet he can't stay away from it.
No, because I have a feeling that he's making too much money off of it.
It's so fucking funny.
Yep.
But yeah, it's just like...
So, opinion about... going back to games.
Yeah.
Opinion about the Google Stadia. How that's going to revolutionize the gaming industry.
It's what?
How it's going to revolutionize the gaming industry by having nobody as a target audience.
I forgot that thing was a thing. I'm pretty sure that... I don't know. I kind of expect it to go under. I kind of expect Stadia to go under within a year, maybe 2.
Probably less than that because I saw there's a promo tweet, a promo poll for Google Stadia, and it asks if you'd want to what you thought about it, if you wanted to pre-order it. The majority, last I checked, it was at 66%. Nobody wanted it. Nobody cared to know more. 66% of the target audience said, no, I don't want this. And hey, Eric, also known as Blind RS93, how's it going? But I think the most informative video I've seen on the Stadia is from Inside Gaming, a Rooster Teeth affiliated group, where they basically say that the Stadia is for nobody. They're having a hard time trying to pinpoint who they want as their audience. It's either for people who are too poor to afford a console, but you have to have you have to have really good internet connection all the time to be on the Stadia. And if the internet goes down, it'll you cannot play your games. So people who are too poor to afford consoles, that's out the window. Do you want the general audience, which appears, which according to that Google poll, nobody wants? So that's gonna be a failure. The from what from what I've seen for the hardware, it's much easier to carry around a Nintendo. What was that new console called again? I forgot. Starting this.
Wait, what?
It's easier to carry around the Nintendo Switch.
Oh,
So who is it for? But they did bring up the idea that the reason why Google wants to do this is so that they want more control over what people do on the internet. And brought up concerns about how they could just ban people from playing games arbitrarily. Even though they said in a joking tone, you don't bring up something as loaded as that.
no.
So really, Google Stadia is going to be very, very, very bad. It's going and Salem, it's not like the Xbox One all over again because the Xbox One had chance.
Well, that also I think Microsoft at least made tweaks to the Xbox One.
And I don't think Microsoft wants to take over the entire world like Google does.
I don't think it's for lack of trying, to be honest, though.
No, it's a lack of trying because they're not trying to get into the driverless car business that Google is.
Bro. Eric says debating on getting the Switch or a PC. Yeah, go for PC gaming, man. You can do.
Well, it's not just for games, but also work on your art as well.
Yeah, no. Plus, with the PC, you can keep up with the tech. It's easier to keep up with the technology. Most consoles are they're like obsolete a year into their life cycle.
Yeah. I mean, look at how the original launch of the previous of this current generation of consoles.
You know,
They were.
I was gonna say I missed out on this, but here's something.
Huh.
You remember back in the '90s where they had like half a dozen different consoles aside from Sega and Nintendo?
Yep.
Problem was that at the time you could only afford either. Most people could only at the time most people only could afford either a Sega or a Nintendo. A lot of the other third-party consoles, they were expensive as fuck, I think.
Oh yeah. And Salem, the only way you can hope to slay the Google Dragon is their own incompetence. Use their incompetence against them because it is showing.
Yeah. Problem is, too many people are still using it.
To be honest, I've pretty much stopped using Google for my search engine for Bing because of the useful stuff that can pop that can I save up for with the Microsoft points.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got some Xbox, some free Xbox Live months from it. So yeah, where's that, Google? Oh wait, you don't have any consoles for you to do that on. And the one that you guys want to do is doing so poorly that you're making Nokia look good.
Oh, you want to know something funny?
Hmm.
I think I can remember. It's an old episode of The Biggest Problem in the Universe where Max was talking about how much he hates modern cell phones and think that they peak with Nokia.
Well, he's just dumb.
It's Maddox.
Yep.
I'm not kidding. There was an episode of the Dick Show I was listening to back in the day where Dick talked about when Maddox took an IQ test. And Maddox found out and Maddox was devastated to find out he wasn't as smart as he thought he was.
Yeah. Oh, hey, wow. Quentin
And
Tarantino. Oh, go on.
oh, it gets even better. He tried to pick himself up by saying, "Yeah, but oh wait, I gotta get the diction right." Yeah, but they didn't have any. They didn't have any pop culture questions.
Well, apparently Quentin Tarantino has given updates on his Star Trek movie.
What, for real? That's actually happening?
Yeah, he's going to start working on it after he's finished his press tour.
Okay, is he gonna be able to restrain himself from swearing?
It's going to be an R-rated movie. Paramount has already given their approval because it's Tarantino.
Okay, this will either be good or really bad.
Or it could be Sam Jackson as Spock. Captain, that's motherfucking illogical.
That'll be fun, but yeah. One thing is for certain, it'll definitely people won't be able to stop talking about it.
No, and it's really funny how the writers of the Star Trek Phase 2 book predict uh, predicted everything that would happen when Star Trek had its fall. Basically, in the epilogue of the book, they they make they put out the idea that if Star Trek Phase 2 was made, the franchise would have ended in the 80s and would have been rebooted as a Hollywood franchise in the 90s with Quentin Tarantino directing and a new cast of actors taking on classic roles. You're and this book was written back during the days of Deep Space Nine, so that's pretty far-reaching for what ended up happening.
Yeah.
Okay, so you know that new game that Bethesda is doing for the new sci-fi RPG, Outer Field?
It's not Starfield, is it?
Well, I just saw a ad for for Xbox, referring to a new sci-fi RPG from Obsidian.
You talking?
I'm trying to locate it, but let's see. Obsidian sci-fi game, because it's trying to figure out, because it didn't seem like there wasn't much in the article. Well, if it's from Obsidian, it's going to be a really good game.
Will
Since
it be?
even
Will
what
it be a finished one though?
Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic 2 was an unfinished game, and it still received extremely high and positive reviews. Okay, new sci-fi RPG, The Outer Worlds.
Oh yeah, I think I heard about that one.
But it kind of looks like it's gonna be similar to Destiny, but it doesn't take itself seriously. And it's from the original creators of Fallout. So basically, think of the first Fallout games and put it in a sci-fi setting. Basically, the story is set on a colony at the edge of the galaxy where corporations have taken over every aspect of life. Your character awakens from hibernation in the midst of a conspiracy that threatens the survival of the colony on the brink of collapse.
Mm-hmm.
So, sounds like Google took over.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it does sound like that.
Google Colony. But let's see. I'm gonna take a look at Starfield. What's known about that? I actually haven't been paying much attention to Starfield, I'll be honest. Mainly because I've kind of dropped out on that. Oh, yeah. And Brett's hard drive has been taken out by YouTube again. Fourth try. Think it'll work. Let's see. Starfield. It's Bethesda's first new IP for the last 25 years. Wow. They're really trying to go the Square Enix route. I don't see anything new about Starfield yet. Other than Elder Scrolls isn't going to have a showing. According to this poorly worded article titles.
Wait, what?
Oh, there's a poorly worded title. Starfield E3 2019. Bethesda conference skips Elder Scrolls 6 for 2020. It made it sound like, oh, hey, we're going to skip Elder Scrolls 6 and have it and say stuff about it in 2020 rather than now. But okay, so Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6 were skipped during E3 2019. Instead, focused on Doom Eternal and other games that were going to have that are coming up long before that.
Okay, did I come back?
Yeah, you're back.
Alright, good. That HDD cannot get here fast enough.
Yep. And we've lost the audience.
Have we?
Yep.
We even lost Salem.
Yep.
Oh, we might as well. You know what? Might as well kill it now. Now before the HD creeps
Oh,
out.
hey, we got.
Start.
Yep.
What did she? Wait, she says it's called the law. What did she tell?
And there goes HDD again. Oh, boy. Sorry, Star. I guess we're going to have to. You there, Brett?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
She says it's the law. What's she talking about?
I guess the part is about the poorly worded titles.
I don't get it.
Or corporations taking over, or Google being a dick. But yeah, I don't expect to hear anything about Elder Scrolls 6 for a long time. And Starfield, they're probably going to take their time and make it good because they don't want to have another Fallout 76 debacle. And yeah. And hey, Star, Brett's having trouble with his hard drive. Good news is that next week it won't happen again because he'll have a new hard drive. But now we're gonna have to just deal with it, unfortunately. So, how are you today, Star?
Okay, how about now?
You're here.
Pretty good. Star says Google's getting sued for discrimination.
I won't be surprised.
Hmm.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember now.
What are you talking about?
It's because they fired someone for having conservative leanings.
Wait, are you talking about, dude? If you're talking about when they fired James Damore, he wasn't.
No, never. Yeah,
Different person.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay. No, wait. It is Jameson Moore.
Jameson Moore did not have was not is not a conservative. He said that he's left leaning. I think he said that much.
Well, new headline says that Judge rules lawsuit accusing Google of bias against conservatives can proceed.
Well, now
Yep. Google is in trouble.
I don't know. Unless he can, just one guy going up against Google. Although on the other hand, the DOJ is putting together an antitrust case against big tech, so who knows? Maybe something might happen.
Yep. And it's okay, Salem. We all know how much YouTube hates your influence.
Okay. Do you feel like calling the stream good now before my HDD craps out on us again?
Yeah, we got our stream later tonight.
That's true. All right. So 6 p.m. PST, 9 p.m. EST. Be there for be, be there for the Radio Mythoverse stream. If you're in the Discord, feel free to hop in, like Salem and Star.
Yep. Yeah, guys, feel free to jump in on tonight's stream.
Star also says James Damore left the suit, but it's going on without him.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah. See you. Hopefully, we'll see you guys later tonight. Bye.
Later, guys.